You're not my baby mother, you're not my bitch, and you're not my goo-goo, so don't touch me.
Okay, Miss Canada, all right. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm seeking child support and back pay from this man.
Okay, just straightforward. That's what I like. Just get right into it. How old is the child?
The child is now 3 years old.
3 years old.
And I have not received any child support.
In 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Sir, is there a reason you haven't given her any child support in the past 3 years?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
What is that?
We've been discussing the paternity obligations.
Okay.
Under the circumstances, you know, I don't think I was the only person having a fling with Rocky at the time that you know, she and I had that time together. And,
Excuse me? Are you implying something?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I understand that you may have been seeing some other people in addition to me. And the reason that I haven't provided
well, those are rumors.
I understand that. I understand that. But you haven't complied with my request for DNA test either, and that's my key. Is that if I have an obligation, I like to make sure it is my obligation and not the obligation of some other father.
Well, maybe you should have been obligated to your wife whenever you were having an affair with me.
You know, you're right about that. And honest
so
truth is
you are
that,
admitting that you're married?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I've told her. I've told her that we had this fling.
You didn't tell me you were married until after.
That's correct. That's correct. I did not tell you.
I'm sorry, I won't disrupt you guys anymore. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you know, from my perspective, Your Honor, I certainly understand the situation. I'm not trying to be hard-hearted, so to speak, about this, but I think that there's some other questions that need to be answered before we agree on paying any kind of support, because at this point, we haven't confirmed whose child this is.
Okay. Well, I definitely have some questions, too. But I don't think they have anything to do with child support. It's more about you guys' backstory, but that has nothing to do with me. However, has this man taken a DNA test at all?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Did he sign anything at the hospital?
No, he wasn't
acknowledging that he was the father? Okay. So he does have a valid point. Before we can actually place him on child support, he either has to accept parentage, which, according to what I'm hearing, you're really not accepting it.
He's in denial about his affair and doesn't want his wife to find out.
My wife knows.
Oh,
yeah,
she
right.
knows now.
He's lying.
You told her?
I would have heard from her by now. I work with him, ma'am.
Oh. At the welding place?
I'm a receptionist there. That's how we met.
You're her direct manager. Oh, okay. Ooh, wasn't expecting that much tea this morning. So, yeah, he's entitled to a DNA test.
Sure.
Okay, so before we can move forward with anything in terms of child support, looking at your financial documents you provided, he first needs to get a DNA test. So what I can do is you guys go and get the DNA test, then you can come back at a later date, possibly, if he's the father. If he's not the father, you're more than welcome to bring back as many people as necessary. I'm not implying by any means that what he's saying is true.
Right, he's
but
definitely
if he's
the
not
father.
the father, you can bring back as many people as necessary to get DNA testing, and we actually find the father and place him on child support.
Well, I know who it is, so that's not necessary, but thank you.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything further?
Your Honor, can we get your assistance in having this thing compelled so that we can get this DNA testing done expeditiously?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And it will be done through the Attorney General's office.
Okay.
Because they are actually on site in the courtroom, and it will be in the courthouse rather. And it will be much easier and free to you all to go ahead and use their resource. Okay? If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Rocky?
You're welcome.
If I have obligations here, I'll stand behind them.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So look, a couple of lessons can be learned from here. First of all, when a woman is bitter, she will do this kind of stuff. It is what it is, dog. Like, cause she tried to throw out the fact that the man was married. Ma'am, that didn't stop you from sleeping with him. You knew the man was married, especially if y'all work together. Come on, man. You ain't working with somebody without knowing if they married or not. And for a relationship to develop, for a fling to develop, y'all been working with each other for at least a couple of weeks. Because it be quick like that sometimes. It just depends. But fellas, don't sign that birth certificate either, dog. You ain't gonna have a leg to stand on, bro. If you really know she out here wilding, bro, she messing with other dudes, do not be boo-boo the fool and sign the birth certificate. Cause soon as you do that, you lose a couple of rights. Make sure you get that DNA test. And man, before you into all that, bro, just use protection, man. You know them type of women get around, man. Dude heard through the grapevine she was smashing multiple men. She obviously the work thought. That's what she is, man. And men talk. You know, the locker room talk. Men talk. So, you know, as soon as your homeboys go to saying like, man, yeah, man, oh, dude hit her too. Oh, she tried to pin the baby on me, but she smashed him. Oh yeah, man, she been sleeping with a couple of dudes around here. Soon as you find out a woman been sleeping with more than just you, dog, and if she's not your girl, assume she's sleeping with other men, bro. Real talk. But fellas, protect yourself at all times, man. Y'all gotta be careful out here, bro. Real talk.
For $1, name your favorite 3 white people.
George Bush.
Okay, why George Bush?
Because he put a lot of stuff on the map for us.
Yeah, like what?
He made cars.
Yeah.
Help pay folks get to where they need to go.
Yeah. Transportation.
Yes, sir. Made it a better place where folks can get gas for free.
Free gas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Made sure the slavers was all right.
Into slavery.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to leave that dope alone.
You haven't. So
He need to leave that dope alone.
And made sure black folks and white folks can get on the bus.
Okay. Okay. 2 more people.
I say, fuck it, Donald Trump.
Yeah. What he do? Why you like him?
Shit, he gave everybody taxes, the free taxes and shit.
Free taxes.
He made it where we can get more what you call it? What is it called? Food stamps.
Food stamps.
Made it where we can get more food.
More food stamps.
Yep.
Okay.
And I say had a lot of folks vote for him. I can't.
Yeah, he got a lot of voters. One more person. Give me one more white person.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Why Hillary?
Okay, she was gonna win, but Donald Trump beat her. But she in the long run, she was gonna make the world a better place.
Better, yeah.
And she was gonna make the world better.
Type shit. You got it.
I appreciate
We out.
Man, this is actually embarrassing, man. Yesterday I showed y'all the positive segment, right? It was a dude playing chess. He was a genius. And then look at this 180 turn. George Washington helped free the slaves. Not George Washington, George Bush. Oh my God. Either one of those answers was wrong, but I'm just saying, bro, like, come on, man. These be the women. I mean, these be the men that a lot of women will choose a good dude over. I'm not saying nothing wrong with dude. I don't know him. He could be a great person, you know, but guys, I don't know, man. This just hurt my heart just now.
So look, man, I watched an interview with Shannon Sharp and Country Wayne, and you know, I went down the comments and I seen all these ladies talking about Country Wayne is the type of guy that I need, and you know, there's not many men like him. And I'm like, the only reason these women are saying that is because the man is a millionaire now. If he was an average earning black man with 10 kids, these women would not desire him at all. That's why I said having money nowadays just trumps everything. Everything. This man has 10 kids. Was never trying to marry any of baby mamas, was married to one, but ended up getting a divorce because he said that, you know, his vision was basically worth way more than his marriage, and this is the guy that women are saying they want. And Country Wayne is a very talented guy, very down to earth. I love Country Wayne, but let's just be real. The way he handles women, he just pays them off. He just gives them money. And this is what women want. This is the prime example right here. Women want a man that's just going to give them money. That's it. He ain't talking about he loving on a woman and he not. This dude got multiple women and he just pays them off. I mean, that's literally what he said in the interview. So Fellas, get your money up and a woman will think you the best man ever. Not all women are like that, but a lot of these women are just strictly looking at your pockets. They don't care what you got going on. As long as you got the finances, you're a good man.
Man, listen, sometimes the women will let you pay to play. It is what it is, man. Some women only see dollar signs, dog. You know, they see gifts, they see trips, they see fancy meals, they see status, they see clout. All of that trumps, okay, he got 10 baby mamas. He never married none of these except for one. He's a womanizer, whatever. And I ain't talking shit about Country Wayne, because Lord knows that man called me right now and said, well, listen, I want you to be on a couple of skits. I'm coming, goddammit. I ain't saying nothing wrong with Country Wayne, but what I'm saying is everything that young brother just said is facts. A lot of women will overlook some BS, man. Think about all of the rich dudes, man, like the Futures and people like that, who probably gonna have more kids eventually. Let's just call a spade, bro. They already got all the baby mamas. They ain't even saving no baby mamas for y'all, bro. Just know, the man on right now, he got money, he's popular. That's enough for a lot of these women. And you know what's crazy? It be some of the most attractive women that we have to offer in society that go for those guys, man. Whoo, Lord.
I saw a tweet the other day that said men are so unserious, and it just made me think of this time that this guy was trying to talk to me, and I asked him, like, hey, you got any kids? And he was like, no. Why I get on Instagram and this man was at a whole baby shower / gender reveal. So I hit him up like, I thought you said you didn't have any kids. Y'all know bullshit. Why did this man respond to me and say, you asked me if I had any kids. You didn't ask me if I had any kids on the way. And it had me thinking, because he's not wrong. But then it had me thinking, because what is wrong with me to touche? Men are so unserious and unhinged for no reason.
Nah, dude just used a lawyer tactic on you, man, because specifically you asked this man, does he have kids? And if the baby ain't born, then he doesn't have kids, man. You didn't ask that man if he got any kids on the way. So he was well within his right to tell you that. I ain't gonna lie, that's cold-blooded right there. That's I want to take my head off to that dude, bro. That was some Jedi mind trick shit right there. That boy said, nah, I ain't got no kids, man. You didn't ask me if I had something on the way, though. Ooh, hey, man, look. That's like when you ask a woman, like, how many kids you got? And she Jedi mind trick you. She gonna say something like, I just got like 5. And you be like, oh, 5? No, I'm just playing. I just got 3. To make the 3 sound better, man. That's what they be doing, bro. I swear.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Are we going the right way?
Absolutely. I'm following the GPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
You got an accent. Where you from?
I'm from Cincinnati.
Ohio?
Yeah, the lower part. Where you from?
Round here.
What's round here?
Around this area.
Like, you from the east?
Absolutely.
Okay, man.
What you out here with your joint?
My jaw?
Yeah, your joint.
What's a jaw?
Like your leg.
My leg?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's I'm just saying, are you able to mingle?
Hey. What, you want my number or something?
Absolutely, and I know you got a phone because you hit Uber, so what's up?
Straight to the point like that?
Absolutely.
Y'all just get straight to the point on,
no doubt.
On the ease, huh?
No doubt.
Okay.
So we're going to have that number.
Yo, it's not every day, unless you a specimen, right, that you gonna get women shooting a shot at you all single every day. Most of the time when a woman wants you or she wants you to come talk to her, she gonna stare at you. She gonna do something to get your attention. But flat out coming to you, getting your number, hey, my name is, I don't know, Sabrina, whatever. Cool. I think you're an attractive person. Can I get your phone number? They're not finna do that. They look at you, stand on the wall, and hope that y'all lock eyes and hope to God you got the sense enough to go over there and talk to her. This right here puts men guards up because we not used to women shooting they shot like that, bro. Real talk, man. I'm about to show y'all a chick right now to prove to y'all that women have no game and they not used to playing offense. They always playing defense. Watch this.
So how many numbers you think
y'all watch this shit? Watch this. Watch this.
If she get less than 7 or less, you get $100. You get a 360. Oh, let's see how many numbers you can get starting now. Ooh.
Excuse me. Can I have your I get your number. Excuse me. Can I have your phone number?
Oh, that's easy. You got a hoodie on.
Because I like you. Wait, we're not.
How many numbers did you get?
8.
8. Oh! Ain't no way.
Before I go into it, we're going to do this a Blues Clues moment, all right? Use our thinking caps. I want to see if y'all notice the same thing I noticed. What I peeped, right? Because I talked about this yesterday. All right, I'm going to give y'all 10 seconds. Pause. All right. Now, what did y'all notice? Because I noticed who she started walking up to after she got rejected by the first two guys. I noticed who she started walking up to. Did y'all notice who? Okay, we'll say it together. Black guys. Now, yesterday on my video, when I talked about when they kept using code word for poor men like BBLs, who they were really talking about? Huh? Yeah, the dog whistle word. Yeah. Told y'all they was talking about black men. I told y'all. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're poor. It just means they're less than, right? I keep telling y'all, as much as the internet women portray black men to be, you know, these like mentally incapable, hard brute, like sexual fiends and shit like that. I keep telling y'all, at the end of the day, if you line up all groups of men compared to black men, 9 times out of 10, we have the lowest standards as far as what we accept and what we don't accept from women. And that could be personality wise, physically, whatever the case may be. And we're typically the most easygoing of the other groups of men. Now, I'm not talking about the gutters of each. I'm talking about general, regular, everyday guys. We're typically the more easygoing dudes. Because you see, she talked to the first white dudes. They look white, so we're going to go there. The first 2 non-black dudes, and they was like, no, they wasn't going for this shit. Even if they thought she was attractive, which they probably did not. They wasn't approachable. They wasn't trying to go for this shit. But all in all, when she started getting rejected, she could always go to Old Faithful, the black guy. There's layers that can be peeled back, but we're just going to keep it on surface level. Because the full video on YouTube showed her walking up to nothing but black dudes after that. After she kept getting rejected them first couple times by the non-black dudes, she started going up to nothing but black dudes. Brothers, we gotta do better.
Y'all know what else is crazy though? A lot of white dudes ain't used to no shit like that. A lot of non-black dudes ain't used to no BBLs and all of that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff is a turn off for them. And she's really on the thick side, bro. Like a lot of other guys who's not black, they don't really care for the thick girls like a lot of black dudes. Like a lot of black men, especially young black dudes, the thicker she is, the better. Y'all know what they say. If she ain't 180, she ain't a lady. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black dudes love them heavy set girls and them BBLs. But everything that young brother just said, man, the fact that a lot of poor dudes like the BBLs, that's true, man. Like, man, you see a bunch of young niggas walking around, you know they ain't got no money, man. A girl walk by with a BBW, man, they like, dog, you saw her? I'm like, who, her? The one with the little matchsticks legs that don't match the ass, her? That's what you into, little nigga? Man, it was a lot of validity in what this dude just said, bro.
If you've ever gotten mad enough at your pops that you actually consider physically fighting him, bro, I'm telling you right now, leave that in the thought process. I had to learn the hard way. That's why I'm telling y'all, like, that's gonna be the most humbling, eye-opening, and embarrassing thing you go through in life that far. They got what you call grown man strength. And when you a teenager, a little boy, like I was 16 when I tried to fight my pops, right? We have no answer for grown man strength. To make a long story short, the reason we even fought is because I was out late at this girl house. And I got mad because he told me a million stories of him doing the same thing. Mind you, my grades was fucking terrible. He been telling me to get my grades up. So for me to be out all night with a girl, he was understandably mad. But I'm like, shit, you did it. So what the fuck is you so mad at me for? So he talking to me, yelling at me and shit. I'm sitting on the bed, mad as hell. You know, I got an attitude and shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Folks, he smacked my head hard as shit. It made me so mad that I don't know. I fucked up and I let the thoughts manifest into reality, y'all. And I learned the hard way. That man picked me up, choked me, took me through his bedroom, through the hallway, through the kitchen, down the other hallway, to the front door, and choked me up at the front door and let me know if I really, he looked me dead in my eyes, just like I'm doing to y'all. He said, if I wanted to do it to your ass, I'd do it. I never, ever fucked with him again. I'm like 90% sure my feet didn't even touch the ground that whole time. He did that shit so effortlessly, and he wasn't even that damn mad. That's the crazy part.
Real talk, shout out to that brother. But man, one time, dog, me and my daddy, this was around the time when I was about to be 16. Nah, I wasn't even working at that time, because I remember my first job was at Wendy's. This was before I worked there, so I probably was about 15, man. And just one day, man, I was sick of my daddy's shit, man. He was doing something, bro, and I was just sick of it, man. Now, I had no reason to think that I could take this man, bro. He never showed no signs of weakness from the time I was a little boy. My daddy never gave me reason to believe that I could take him. But for this one day, I just thought, I don't know, I was feeling myself, man. So I said, Pops, I ain't finna do all that this time, bro. We just gonna have to do it like men. He said, say what now? I said, man, we just gonna have to handle our business like men. He said, say, bro, listen. I don't think you thinking straight, and I'm gonna give you a chance to right your wrong, basically. And when he looked at me and he talked to me in that certain tone, the sense kicked in. I didn't have to get my ass whooped that day. I was just like, yeah, I ain't finna play with this man, bro. I ain't sense enough not to do that, dog. My daddy would have fucked over me. On God.
I ain't gonna lie, I just realized why entitled women be getting on my nerves. And truth be told, it's just because I ain't got no money. Like, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Because when I had to think about it, like, when I was up for real, I wasn't really tripping off certain questions and expectations. I had it back. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You want that little baby? Go ahead, get it, shout it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, when I ain't got no money, ooh, I be tight. Like, bitch, you just order a drink. Like I told you, I was gonna take you out to eat. I ain't say we was gonna get drunk. You better take that shit off to put it on separate so I could. Yeah, I pay for the food she goes to.
I see you young. When you get older, you gonna still not like these entitled women, because now you gonna realize, damn, I really worked my ass off. I be busting my ass for all this money for her to just assume she's entitled to it. That's gonna really piss you off. It ain't just because you ain't got the money. You can have all the money in the world, bro, and these women will still make you not feel like you want to spend it on them because of the entitlement, man. And the lack of them being good people a lot of times, man. Like, sometimes you'll just think this woman is trying to use you and that'll turn you off. Like, all right, cool. It ain't just that, brother. I promise you. You're going to get older and you're going to realize that it's just a them thing. It ain't because you're broke. I promise you that.
Listen, I like men who get straight to the fucking point. Look, you're beautiful. I want to get to know you. When the next time you're free so I can take you out. Period. All that chit-chat. You're doing too much of this. Too much.
Listen, I learned that a long time ago, bro. Real talk. If you shooting your shot at a woman, bro, don't be staring at the sky and shit like that, man. Get in and get out like a man, bro. Look, I want you straight like that. What's up? She gonna say yes or no. Fuck all that small talk. Because the more you sit up there and talk to her, she can see that weakness, dog. She can be like, man, this nigga ain't really him like that, because why he all up in my face? A woman kind of want to feel like you got options, but you placing her as your favorite option, basically. I don't know how to explain it, bro. She want to know that you just not thirsty for her. Like, you ain't just out here being a loser. There's other women who want you too, so you got to carry yourself with a certain type of swag. They want that, but then at the same time, they want to feel like you that nigga, but you only that nigga to them, if that makes any sense. But get in there, ask her for what you trying to get. If she ain't fucking with it, just move on, partner.